and this is seven steps to Gita. Seven steps. When you walk together, you become friends. We want not just be friends, but want to learn why Bhagavad Gita is referred to as Amba, Ambat Tvam Sandagami. So, Dr. Atulji, welcome. Namaste. And in this series today, we will be talking about the Shloka 14, as earlier you were mentioning, why Arjuna was worried about destruction of Dharma through Mahabharata. And he mentions about multiple reasons this is going to result into the killing of the clans and then Varna Sankar and all that. What are those arguments, Daksha?
So Arjuna says that this war will lead to the destruction of the families. That family destruction means all the values and all the knowledge that was acquired in the families, or what they stood for. That is the dharma. So will be damaged, and and then will be without guidance. You fight, you cause destruction. Whatever the wealth was there on either side will be destroyed. It's like we see this, you bomb the towns and the whole civilization goes, so you have to restart all over again. So that's what Arjuna says, there's that kulakshay krutam dosham mitra dohesha patakam. So he says that we do not want this thing to happen. No? So kulakshay pranasanti kul dharma sanatan dharme naste kulam krishna adharmo abhibhavat adharmo abhibhavat krishna pradusantu kulasriya strisu dustasu varsene jayate varna sankara. When there will be no dharma, no righteousness, nobody to guide, whatever we have learned so far from generation will be destroyed. Our ladies will be without their husband. There will be the crossbreeding, and the Varna Shankara, that is Varna Shankara Jati. Sankaro Narkaiva Kulagnanam Kulasas Patanti Pitaro Tesham Lupta Pindo Dakriya Doshe Rete Kulagnanam Varna Shankara Jayate. So Utsandante Jati Dharma Kul Dharma Sasa Utsanna Kul Dharmana Manushanam Cha Janardana Narke Niyatam Vaso Bhavati Ti Anususam. Oh Lord, I have heard that people who do this, they go to hell. So I don't want to go to hell. So he makes all the argument. It is wrong. We will have physical destruction. Destitutes will be created. Orphans will be created. And after death, I will go to hell. I don't want to do that.
So he's making very good argument, and then that was converted to the other way. His total perception changed, and as I mentioned, this 40th shloka, I'm just reading it. You already said it, but kulakshay pranashyanti kula dharma sanatanaha. So in the translation, it says that kul ke nash se sanatan kul dharma nasht ho jate. What
Yes.
is the context of mentioning the word sanatan here? Sanatan kul dharma nasht ho jate.
Our dharma is Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan. One is Nutan, means the new. Puratan means old. Sanatan means everlasting. So we are in the tradition of Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan Dharma means eternal Dharma, which has no beginning. Means it is a time from the time of beginning. As a means it is beginningless. So the Sanatan and changeless. Those values, those principles are today same as 5,000 years ago. They are applicable same way, word to word, today, the same way it was applicable to Arjuna 5,000 years ago. So that is called Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan means which does not change,
Eternal.
eternal.
Mhm. So,
Beautiful.
last question, Daksha, when he's making his argument, he's saying कुल नाश होने सनातन धर्म नष्ट हो जाता है और फिर पाप बढ़ जाते हैं. So the way the term पाप, मैं तो हिंदी ट्रांसलेशन में पाप बढ़ जाते हैं कहा गया, तो पाप को हम क्या अर्थ लें? पाप का क्या होता है पाप?
Pap is a sinful activity, no?
ये
Which
तो
we,
अंग्रेजी हो गया तो
yeah.
बिल्कुल सही ये तो इंग्लिश ट्रांसलेशन हो गया तो what is sinful activity
Undesirable activities, bolo. Something is good, is the opposite of that is which is harmful. So dharma, adharma. So that is punya, pap. Punya, which is meritorious act. This is acts with demerit. No, so that is so this is totally opposite. You know, so
so if I put it differently the act that is rooted in the ignorance and not in the knowledge is that somewhere going near papa when I
yeah,
say
yes,
ignorance yeah.
pap is created because of selfishness. If there is no selfishness, there are no papas. So Swami Vivekananda used to say that unselfishness is dharma. Selfishness is worldly. So,
Wonderful.
so yeah, and that comes from what? That comes from karma, desires. Once a person becomes desireless or fewer desires, he is better off. So desires make you selfish. If you have no desires, you are not selfish in the family, in the society, or for yourself. So that is Vasna Praksayo Moksha, says our Acharya, Sankaracharya. Vasna means desires, Vasna Praksayo Moksha. Annihilation of desires is liberation. Finished.
So as we finish this conversation, I'll ask you a direct question. Have you come across anyone who is desireless? Are you somewhere close to being desireless?
Yes, that I mean that's what happens. If you are wedded to the scriptures, wedded to the Guru, means Guru stands for scripture. You are on this path, it will slowly happen. Your inclination to the God increases, or scriptures increases. Your inclination to the world decreases, so that you don't have to make big efforts. It just gets dropped out. So it's a big claim. It looks like that, but slowly you don't become a cricketer, world type cricketer in one day. Like same way, you don't become a yogi or desireless in one day, but slowly, all these worldly achievements are because of practice. Same way, if you practice on this, then these changes happen. First of all, you have to know. So Sravana. Then you have to do manana, means your doubts will be removed. Whatever we talked about, if you think about it, it is called manan, and that is gives you the time to ask questions, intellectual agreement or disagreement. That is manana. And once that is purified, that's called nidhi dhyasan, means marinate. Means in this knowledge, let your soul marinate. It's like putting a pickle into vinegar, becomes a achar, and and then you are changed. Means that cucumber is now a pickle. You cannot make it back to cucumber.
Hmm.
So that is nidhi dhyasan is that part which makes a total change from inside. And there are people, there are so many seekers, and there are so many seekers at different levels. You need the company, like if you have in a good company, you will find that all are knowledgeable. You go to Atlantic City, you will think all are gambling and drinking. No, so depending upon your company, depending upon your
Wonderful. So keep good company or satsang जिसे कहते हैं. And this is what
that's
yeah.
where satsang comes. Satsangatve nisangatvam, nisangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nischal chittam, nischal chitte jivan mukti. Shankaracharya. So satsang means sata sanga, means thinking about the truth. Satsang is not only just manjira, sat, thinking about sat, attachment to sat, there. Satsangatve nisangatvam means attachment to the world will go away. The true Atman and Atman will drop out on their own, and you will be rejoicing. No,
So we rejoice when we hear from someone who is sincere and, if I say, is realized or resonating with the light of understanding lovingly this nectar of Bhagavad Gita. It is such a wonderful satsang. So we had that in the 7 steps to Gita, and we will continue to have it. Dakshab, once again, pranams to you. And thank you very much.
enjoy,
Lots
enjoy.
of good
Thank you,
wishes
thank you,
for you and each one of you.
thank you.
Thank you.